Stop recording video button. Speech off.
This is the video that I didn't want to have to do. But as some of you have seen, we lost my mom yesterday. At 1:35 on Tuesday, October 24th, 2023, my mom transitioned to her next existence. I will not say she died. I don't believe in the finality of death. She is still here, every bit as if she were before this all happened. I will be communicating with her in my dreams. I've already explained it to her, and she thinks it's a cool idea. She had a good day Monday. I mentioned that in my update, that she was lucid. She even had pina colada ice cream. I helped to give her a bath. And she got to see some of her closest friends and speak to some other friends. We tried very, very hard to see if we could get Todd to talk to her, but unfortunately, that was not able to come to pass. But we did everything we could to make that happen for her, because we know how much she loved him and how much he meant to her as an artist. I have the utmost respect for him and his wife for even attempting to try to come to contact her, because not every artist would do something like that for one of their fans, and I cannot thank them and the tribe enough for everything that they have done for my mom and for our family over the past couple of years. The love that we have felt has been overwhelming at times. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of that. We left the hospital Monday night. We, of course, told her we loved her. She always, whenever I would tell her that we were on our way somewhere, she would always tell us to be careful. Be careful. So that was what she said to me and Mike on the way out. Be careful. So we went to get some food, went home. I didn't sleep well, as I haven't been for the past, since Saturday night, really. That was when we got the initial call up to the hospital from home that she was not, her health was declining, basically. So, it was very bad, very scary Saturday night. And then Sunday was a little better. Monday was also very good. She had it's called the rally, which means that there's a bit of a reserve strength left for them to say and, express what they need to and be alert for us. And she was She fought so hard. So hard. I'm so proud of her for fighting as hard as she did. And I will say this, she had the best staff looking after her. We could not have asked for better support in that hospital than what she got. Amy and Angie and Casey and the Dr. Ingram, they were her guardian angels in that hospital. Anything that she needed, anything we needed, they made sure we got it. Without question, without any delays. As soon as she expressed to us that she wanted to go home, it was put into place and she got home. So, as I had mentioned previously, she expressed her wish to go home on Monday, and the equipment that she would have needed was delivered to her house that day so that she could come home Tuesday. As I had mentioned also, she was lucid on Monday. However, when I woke up on Tuesday, I felt that this was going to be the day. It was just in my heart, I knew. So we went to the hospital, and she was laying as she had been before, and I sat down and took her hand, and she wasn't responding to me the way that she was before. It wasn't the same. So I just stayed with her as long as I could. I was really getting panicky the last couple of days because I was just afraid at any time that this was going to happen. And just little things like I would get up to go pee. I'd say, Mom, I'm going to go pee real quick. I'll be right back. I love you. So I made sure that she knew anytime I left, that was the last thing I said, because if I wanted to make sure she knew that. That's a very important lesson that I've learned. Always tell people you love them, because that could be the last thing you say to them. It's crucial to do that, because as was pointed out to me, what if someone passes away that it's sudden, and the last thing you said to them was something maybe you wish you could have taken back or shouldn't have said. So I was there with her in the hospital, and we got home. They came to take her about 11:30, and we got there. She got there just before we did, and we got into the house, and we were all there. It was me and my brother Chris and my dad. We had the nurse come in, and we had a pastoral minister come in as well, and her breathing was labored like it was on Saturday. It wasn't as good, quote unquote, as it was Monday. As I said, on Monday she was very, lucid and able to talk to us. So they were explaining to us the signs that things were going to be happening. The nurse said that when she was looking at Mom that she had hours. So the minister I was talking to told me to go to her. I sat on her bed next to her on her side and took her hand like I had before, and I could hear her breathing. It was quiet and a little rough, and then there was a pause and then another breath and a long pause, and I kept telling her, just another one, give me another breath, just one more, trying to see if she could still hear me. I don't know if she could. And I said to Dad, it's starting to slow down. Dad came in and Chris came in. He asked, is she breathing? Is she breathing? I put my hand up to her mouth to see if I could feel, because I couldn't hear anything anymore. And that's when the nurse came in, and that's when she said, it was so fast. It wasn't even an hour. It wasn't hours. It was barely an hour. But it was so peaceful and calm and quiet. She wasn't struggling. She wasn't in any pain. And I think that was what she wanted to show me. The last thing she wanted to show me. Because she would always, to show me something, since I couldn't see it, she would take my hand and let me feel it. Or she would, I would hold her hand and she would guide my hand. So I was holding her hand. And she showed me, see? It's okay. There's nothing to be scared of. I'm gonna miss her. We're all gonna miss her. But we got the best of her. We got her toughness, her desire to make things beautiful, her desire to help people and make them feel welcome. That's all her. All of it. And we are to carry that on and give it to everybody else. that we can't. And her fighting spirit. She fought so hard. She wanted to be home, and she was. And she'll always be here. Always. And here, always. Always. No questions. No doubts. And like I said, I want to thank everyone that has reached out to us. We appreciate it. We thank you, and we love you for it. She's going to be in a beautiful urn, and we will be having a celebration of her life. She loved lighthouses, so Chris had an awesome idea for her final place of rest. It's an urn. It's gonna have a butterfly on it and her name, her birthday, her day she passed, and it's gonna have the word utopia, because that is where she is. And utopia is, as he said, it's the place of no pain. It's the perfect place. And I know without a doubt that she's there with Grandma and our Aunt Deb, our cousin James. Oh. And we will all be there with them. Again. All of us. If anyone wants to put comments, you're welcome to do that. They are appreciated. I can give you contact information if you would like that as well. I will privately message those that want to do that if they feel called to. Oh my goodness, I can't believe. I can't believe she's gone. It's a mix. People have been asking me how I'm doing and how I feel, and I'm sad. I'm not scared like I was. I'm sad. I'm a little lost. This is new. It's unfamiliar. How do you know how to react? How do you know what people are asking? What do you need? What do you need? And I don't know. I don't know. I also feel great relief that she is now with those others that have gone before her and are welcoming her. Couldn't wait to see her again. And I am very relieved and filled with hope that the people that she left here with us will be with us throughout this process of grief, because I've heard that it is a process. It's not just done. It's an ongoing thing that happens, and it may never leave us completely. I talked with a very dear friend yesterday, and she said that it's okay to go on with life and do things that she would want you to do, and to be happy. And occasionally there may come a time when a memory of her will happen and you'll cry, and you'll need to cry, and that's okay. And you'll think of her and have a good memory, and that will be assurance that everything, she's okay, and that we can be as okay as we can be while we're here waiting to see her again. There's a prayer that Patty was telling me about. It's called the Memorare. I'll have to look that up. I don't know it. But it was beautiful. I'm thinking of maybe doing a song also for Mom. She would want me to learn to play my guitar, and I told her, I promised her, as Leanne Womack says, she hopes that I dance, so I told her I'm gonna dance. I put the word dance when I was holding her hand, and I went dance so she could read. Dance. I told her I will live my life with everything I do for her. I am getting my black belt for her, because it's what she would have wanted me to do. I did stop going to karate class because I was not in a good place mentally because of everything that was going on, and I just shut down. I stopped. Everything just stopped. But that's not what she would have wanted. She wants us to live our lives, have fun. It's going to be hard because she won't be there physically with us. But I know that she is here. I know it. And she will never leave us. I don't know how to explain it, I just know it. And she is resting in peace and power and love. And this might be the last video that I give on her life status and her updating, but I'm going to continue to do these videos and just be as authentic with all of you as I know that she would want me to be with her. You know, I had no judgment from her. I could tell her anything. And I still can. She's still there. I'm just thinking now, you know, I got a root beer yesterday and my cousin Tiff was like, oh, it's time you're gonna burp, huh? Yep. And like, I can just hear my mom now. Chelsea Laree. Oh. But, I'm rambling. But I thank you all. I love you all. I love you, Mom. I love you so much. We'll see you again soon.